We are live. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. A little early morning Sunday jam. Welcome all of you new subscribers. Thank you so much for clicking that button. We are day 29 of 365 days of guitar practice. And all of you returning subscribers, you know the struggle that's been going on the last 24 hours. I had to do a morning session this morning, which is like right now. So she's back up and running. So last night, and if you're brand new to this channel, I'm JWills, old dude getting back into guitar and learning how to play guitar after 22 years of putting music up and all that kind of jazz. So for those of you who are returning, picked up this bad boy yesterday. Oh, and it does have a name. It's a C1 Terminator because it's a C1 Platinum. Can't steal a copyright thing from the actual Terminator thing. So, however, had a little short, had a little problem right out of the box. Needed a terrible tuning and total little a revamping. So what I did last night, stayed up late, had a late night jamming, but first went through it, adjusted the bridge height, pickups are set, new strings, it got power slinkies, which I love these, and everything's adjusted, tuned. I shredded so much last night that I feel it a little bit in my fingers this morning. It's awesome. So with that, all of you returning folks, we're gonna do the intro song. However, it is impossible for me to not just disappear into the Ethereum once I get jammed. You guys gotta hear this guitar. And we'll get into the comments here in a bit. This is gonna be a longer intro for sure, and just some jamming around. I went through like half the fretboard and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna hop on. This guitar sounds amazing. It really does. I can't wait how I'll be able to make it sound in 6 months. But check this out. See what we got for volume. Oh, pedals on. We're gonna go a little more volume because we can. Everything about this guitar sounds amazing. It's gonna change. I'm about to morph into the Ethereum here. This is just insane. Also a little over caffeinated and just excited. Also up here in the chord, we're just gonna jump into chords. We're just playing around. The intro, you know, it's a work in progress, but this is just so much fun. This thing has squealing, and I'm not even sure why or how I'm doing it. It just does it. Drop it down. Sounds amazing, drop E. Let's do a little double check just to make sure. I was within like 2 marks, not bad. middle pickup, or both of them. Up top pickup, so bridge pickup, or neck pickup. I could disappear in that forever and forget I'm on video. So that is through Orange Dark Terror, no pedals, 2x12 PV cab. That sounds amazing in my opinion. I can't wait to be able to do this even better. All right, so comments. Getting sidetracked. This is an amazing guitar. C1 Platinum, the a.k.a. C1 Terminator is officially in the family. Schecter, shout out to you in the universe for producing an amazing guitar. Holy shit. Oh, also the little white James Hetfield White Fang chips. I was jamming this thing so hard last night, I scraped up the side of it. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Played for hours last night. Wow. Feeling that this morning, but I don't care. All right, so comments, get to it. Oh, if you're brand new and you're still listening, I hop in the comments, all you wonderful guitar-loving souls who throw comments out there and help me through my trip. It's just awesome. So thank you so much for that. All right, let's see. Make sure I'm in the right section here. I think I am. At Signardi9457, welcome back, brother. Can't wait for the debut of the new guitar. Yeah, there it is. It's amazing. After little hiccups yesterday, but we're good. At Morty McFly, dude, thank you so much. You're absolutely welcome. That was kind of cool. I was just very happy that the manager there was cool. Let me walk around. You know, like I said, the video was probably a little, back and forth, but I was trying to avoid recording other people just to be courteous. I don't want to have people like, hey, I don't want to be on YouTube, and so I was trying to move my camera around so I wasn't catching people. At Chewy4541, this is a fairly small guitar center, at least compared to mine. The one I go to is about twice the size and maybe a little bigger. Damn, no shit. Damn, that's awesome. I mean, I couldn't even, at some point, there's also another room. It was a keyboard room, but those rooms go really deep all the way back in. And man, I can't imagine having one twice as big. Wow. I mean, you could spend an entire day there, honestly. And empty every single bank account that you have. I promise. At True4541, there's no shame in wanting more gear. Absolutely. As far as I'm concerned, it just means you're passionate about your hobby. If I had more money to blow, I'd have 8 more guitars and an amp for each one. Hell yeah. The good thing about hobbies like this is that while you won't get full price, you can resell if you ever decide to quit. Definitely. I have two holdover guitars from the past. That's my Predator and that wonderful orange burst Schecter 5-string bass. And I sold everything else, which is kind of cool if there's a market for stuff. I mean, obviously I bought the used PV, which I bet Terminator sounds amazing through. And I got the Art Star. I think I'm just going to call it the Art Star. I think that's what it is. I don't know. And then that's used. The Telly's used off Craigslist. So heck yeah. Good stuff. The guitar at QSTE12. The new guitar looks awesome, and I bet the EMG pickup sounds sick. Hope you get it sorted out soon. Yes, they do. Oh man. I hope the camera, or the sound, it's an old iPhone, picks up on it because my God, it sounds so good. I'm entertaining trying to figure out maybe how to mic it up. Once I get everything integrated into my laptop, which is an ongoing struggle in itself, I can maybe get some of that going. At Nicky Rock 1960, welcome back, brother. Does the new Schecter have a name yet? Yes, it does. C1 Terminator. I heard you say something about T2. Maybe that could be the name. Watch your email. I'm going to hit you up. All right, cool. I'll check that later. That short cable for the cab was way too short. Wow, yeah. But I'm going to make it work. It works. I just got to rearrange a few other things. I got to put a little effort into some rearrangement if I want to use another amp. No big deal. When you're retuning, you want to go below where you want to be and finish up by tuning up to the pitch. Yeah, that's something that I routinely forget to do. I know about it. I just get into a hurry and I'm just like, and then if it keeps going out of tune, I just pause, hit the tuner, and then I just fix it, lots of ways to, kill, to fix that cat. And like drop D, yep, leave slack in the tuner, making it easy to go up and, out of tune. 1 month down, 11 to go, brother. What's the plan on the live stream? Still going to do that. I'm not sure. I still need to get, I think I may need to get a different computer, or at least a different camera, like a little webcam or something, to make that happen. But yes, that is still in the mix 100%. At 690-9457, look forward to hearing the active pickups and how they sound. Yeah, they sound awesome. We're going to keep jamming on too. I may adjust the string height just a little bit because I hear a little bit of string buzz. But again, last night it was pretty much, I wanted to get it set up, new strings, playable. I accomplished that, and then I just jammed forever last night. And of course, everything sounds a little better when you have a few beers in you. So I was just like, shredding around. It was fun. It was a ton of fun. At Dude 4388, that's my local guitar center too. Get out, nice. That's awesome. I bought the exact same guitar in purple there a few months ago. Lucky for me, it played great right out of the box. I guess I'll see you around town then. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, the right out of the box, everyone, that was live on video. It was kind of an epic fail, but nonetheless, some stuff happened. Just gotta roll with it. It's all good. That's why I make it happen. It's all good. At Mr. Hank Hill, that's awesome. I have about the same time in playing. Well, welcome and keep playing, man. One thing I've noticed that having something that sounds cool keeps you coming back. And my goodness, sprinkle some effects pedals in there and a few other things, and what fun at the end of the day or in the weekends. It's just a playground for, midlife dudes like ourselves. And see, at Rock RXO, the short where you mentioned the string snapping was heartbreaking. Hopefully you get up and running for 29. Yes, indeed. We got her up and running for sure. But yeah, I was like, stretch, ping. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And I was like, next one, ping. And I'm like, fine. And I just ripped the last one off, got the side cutters, cut the rest of them off, and went from there. So, mission accomplished. At Roger Tinker 183, man, it's unbelievable how many picks I lose. Yeah, I still can't find my JH. That red pick, it was my favorite pick. That couch eats so many things, it's insane. I'm going to have to start buying them by the gross. Yeah, thanks again for sharing your journey with it. Absolutely, man, this is a lot of fun. At Nikki Rock 962 Gear Run, yup, Guitar Center, baby. At I Am Bread Zero, that's a really sick rig you got. Thanks, man. It's fun, not going to lie. At 690-9457, love the new guitar. Schecter tops always look nice. I think you'll love those pickups too. I love the pickups. It has this this Eddie Van Halen kind of like, I don't know, it sounds awesome. And I mentioned yesterday, so at Guitar Center, I was playing through, again, I was online this morning, I got all my doors painted, all my adult shit done for tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about that. I can play around with my guitar shit all day today, which is awesome. That EVH 5150, it's got a white trim around it. I looked that up this morning. It's like an $1,100 head. Ugh. I'm like, damn, I'm going to give myself a few more months. But that thing sounded amazing. I played like four or five different guitars through it. Maybe 6 guitars. I don't know. You just kind of lose yourself when you're over there at Guitar Center, to be honest. And my goodness, when I plugged the other one, the showroom model of that in, and it was like, wham, and I was like, oh shit, what is this craziness? And just started jamming on it. It was pretty awesome. At Total Sack, just found this in my album. I'm gonna have to start on day one to catch up. Heck yeah, man! It's been a journey. It's been a struggle bus journey for sure, but it's been fun. At Total Slack, at 26-25, dude, you never showed us a Seymour Duncan neck pickup. I was waiting for you too, and you just never did. Oh, on day 25. Oh shit! Oh, the Predator. I got you, my guy. Hold on. All right. We'll need to be plugged in. That's not gonna die. Don't worry about that. All right, cool. Yeah, heck yeah. The Seymour on the Predator is nice and meaty for sure. Then we're gonna come back to Terminator because that guitar is just amazing. You know what's giving me an idea now? I'm just like, oh, EMG. That's a new pickup. I didn't know those were a thing. I never heard of those before. I'm like, I wonder if I could like carve out the back of my guitar, kind of like the PRS. That was in a bunch of other videos, right, where I showed how that Craigslist PRS buy that I bought was routed out, so I cannot switch it back over to a regular bridge, or the bridge and where all the strings come through. And I'm like, well, if they can do it on that guitar, what if I put an EMG on the bottom of this guitar and then put another Seymour Duncan in the middle and this Seymour Duncan up top. I think that's gonna happen. Heck yeah. But check this out. Yeah, man. This is the Seymour Duncan up top. My apologies, I don't know. I'll have to look up. I don't memorize the parts necessarily unless it kind of stands out to me. I'll look this up specifically to see what it is. It's a great pickup, by the way. It's pretty badass. Oh, no. Are we in tune? I don't even know if we're, this thing. Gotta go. Oh, not quite. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put new tuners on this too. Going from the tuners on this feel like butter. This feels like 150-year-old rusty bridge bolts that you're trying to turn. Insane. That'll work. We're just going to try some top string. One quick note on this guitar, my intonation is, I'm pretty sure this is like, it's off, okay? So this guitar needs a full setup. I've not messed with the bridge at all, but it kind of gives you an idea. And there's a lot going on with this. My truss rod needs adjusted. The strings are an absolute mile off the fretboard. So it's got a few things that I need to button up because I didn't do any of that. I replaced all the pots, the pickups, and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't mess around with my with the neck truss rod or anything. It was more just a matter of time. I wanted to get that stuff in, and I'll get to this later. But this has intonation issues. This also has just some issues going on, but you kind of get the idea. And a lot of that will clean up a little bit, I suspect. But let's go. You know, we're gonna drop it down. This guitar sounds the best in drop B, in my opinion. I think it's gonna, I know it's gonna clean up a lot when we just continue the setup. So, but yeah, that's the Seymour Duncan. I'll get the exact name of that pickup. It's a pretty, I guess they're pretty common. I don't think it's like a super high end, or maybe it is. I don't know. I want to say it was, oh man, I don't know, 100. 200 bucks maybe? I can't remember. I have to double check. So, but that is the Predator, which is gonna, again, that's gonna be this afternoon, is going through and doing some guitar tuning and fiddle-diddling with checking intonation on everything. I'm even dive into my 5-string bass because that thing has been in a case for 22 years, literally. It probably needs new strings and a whole bunch of other stuff, but that guitar sounded pretty badass when I had it back in the day. So it was pretty cool. There we go. All right, let's come back and just fit a little. Let's see what the time is. Keep this in about, we got about 10 minutes. No worries. All right. And let's do a compare and contrast on the same. Did I drop this down? I think I did. Lots of fun. Having fun on a Sunday morning. It's all good. Let's see where we're at here. Use some there. Tune this up. Good there. All right. I want to see, and this will be interesting. I haven't done this. This would be kind of cool to do it on camera and see what each one of these. We'll go bottom. We'll do a little riff of sorts, And then, this is tuned down as well. Of course, who doesn't like drop D tuning, man? It's just the best. Sweet. All right, hey. So we are good to go there. Actually, so check this out. We'll go, I don't know, what kind of riff jam do we want to fiddle with? You know what? We'll do the intro or parts of it on each one and see how it sounds. I know what some of you are going to say, that guitar sounds amazing too. It does. I ain't going to lie. It's just, they're both awesome. They're both awesome. These are two guitars that, if you're ever struggling to play or get motivated, sometimes it is gear. A lot of it's personal. Trust me, I've been there. Struggle's real. But having good gear does make a big difference. I'm not even going to pretend. This will be cool because I haven't really, this is going to be cool. This is going to be cool. It just sounds so good, especially this up here. Oh, you know what? Let's do each. This will be fun. It's gonna crackle. Let's go what it sounds like, because technically they both have two double humbuckers, right? So let's go. We'll go middle, and let's see. Sure. And yes, am I having a ton of fun switching back and forth? Absolutely. I won't even pretend. Almost got a little deeper there. Whoa. That was kind of like unexpected. that better at some point. All right, last one. Up top, all the way up top. Boy, for all you new folks that are still here, ears are like, my ears are melting. Well, I'll say, well, you're welcome for not being able to hear for your Sunday afternoon at your local family barbecue, wherever you may be. But I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. It's a beautiful day. All right, let's go. Same thing. That got a little deeper too. I will say this, the difference between the finish, the gloss neck on the back and the kind of like new matte finish, that takes a little getting used to. That's different. It's a little bit different. I'm also very used to playing this guitar too. But nonetheless, I feel that difference going back and forth. As much as I don't, again, side tangent, this is beautifully shiny. And I like shiny things. There's no doubt about it. However, I am so tempted to sand the shit out of the back of this guitar, which will pretty much make it like void forever reselling. But I don't know if I'll ever resell this guitar. This is just a badass guitar. Anywho, back to the jam. That's brand new, and the old fingers, that's a stretch. That's what it's supposed to be. Oh. All right. Last one. Yeah, that little run riff, I stumbled across that last night on the couch, and I played it so long until I was just like, I wanted to get it right. And of course, like, you nail it once or twice, you're like, yes! You're like, okay, hopefully I can remember that when I wake up tomorrow morning. Thankfully, I was recording all that. All right, up top, last one. I think that'll be all for today. Oh, wrong button. Welcome to the family, C1 Terminator. Can't argue with that. All right. I think. Hope all of you have a wonderful Sunday. And peace. See you tomorrow.